Hi, thank you so much for being here. Welcome and welcome back. Today I wanted to do a different video and share my experience with you. I am going to be unboxing my notebook that I got from Papertess Designs. So if you're interested, I hope you stick around. So I went in and ordered this notebook. I wanted to actually order a planner in the week size, but it was sold out at the time I decided to go for it. And so I went for a completely blank notebook. The idea is that I'm going to be using that one for memory keeping and journaling for 2024, but I wanted to go ahead and have it now and see how it feels in my hands and maybe kind of assess the overall aesthetic of it. So the first thing that I did notice was that they have the embossed Papertess name in the box, and I thought that was a sweet detail. I don't know why, it kind of got my attention. It's very hard to read though, but it's super cool. And they have the same embossing here in the inside of it. I don't know if you can see it because it's like a golden embossing, and it says Papertess Designs, the social media logos there, and it says we recommend reusing this box, and just kind of some doodles there about how you can use it for gifting, for storing stuff, or for your cat. So that's kind of funny. And then it has their site in here, papertess.com. I thought that was kind of unique. I have a business myself on Etsy, and that is something that I never thought about. I actually been doing my own branding on my boxes, and it's a pain in the butt. So I'm so glad that I saw that. That's a great idea. And then again, for the unboxing or for the unwrapping of the notebook, I think it's a sweet detail that they do it like it's a gift. It has like the crinkle paper inside. I did kind of peek into it. I'm sorry, I didn't open the notebook, but I did have to do a peek. So they did add their sticker there, and then they have this sweet little paper here, tissue paper with glitter, and kind of goes with the whole branding. Then they have this crinkle paper. That's something that I also use in my business, and it's perfect to hold the items in place, and it just adds that sweetness, kind of like a gifting feeling to the whole packaging. So, and again, I only ordered one notebook, and I wanted to kind of see the sage color. I don't know if you can see it yet because it's still in plastic, but it's beautiful. And the sizing, it feels good in my hands, even though it is a whole bunch of paper in here. So let me go ahead and put this on the side for now and see what else is in here. There is this thank you card. It says just a little note to say thank you, and then here it says thank you so much for your support. Every order is special to me. Like what you bought, then give them a start, and let's connect. Social media, Etsy shop, and not happy with it, please contact me. Yep, that's neat. And then we have the invoice in here. So again, I don't mind sharing how much I paid for it. Let me see if it's showing in here without me showing my address. No, it's not in here. So I think I paid, I want to say $30 or $40. Ugh, I don't know. I'll look it up and list it on the description there, just to kind of have it, give you an idea. But obviously you can always go to the site and check it out. I did order an imperfect sort of notebook, so I'm not sure if that is makes a lot of difference in the pricing. Now, I am planning on using this one next year, so I'm thinking that I'm going to put it back in the plastic. But for now, I wanted to see how it looks and what actually they meant by imperfect. So we'll see. I don't know if it could be binding because it's kind of wonky, but oh, I think I see what it is. I think it's the foiling. So I don't know if you can see that, but it has like marks. It didn't actually go through the entire thing. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it got wet, for example, just to kind of give you an idea. And there's some marks in here, but honestly that makes no difference to me. So it says the notebook in here, and then at the back it has the design, Paper Tess designs, and I love how minimal the branding is. I really wish more brands did that. Just it's okay to add your brand, it's okay to own it, right? But something minimal, very subtle, and not like in your face. I like that it says the notebook and it has something in it. I don't think it would have been yeah, I think I like that it has the notebook in here. Just something very simple, and not to compare, right? But I have my common planner in here, but this branding in here to me is still simple, right? But I'm thinking that if it was something smaller like this, the common planner, not necessarily all of that and all of this in the back, just something very simple, it's much better, and I'll not feel the urge to cover it as much. I'm not a brand person, so even my clothing, it's I try to keep it toned down and not necessarily like, you know, advertising brands. So I appreciate that they didn't do the brand in your face thing. I love this color. I love the feeling of the cover. It's sort of like a soft leather. And let's see what's in here. It's a simple notebook, so I don't think it's gonna have too much. I know that there's gonna be empty pages there, but I wanted to see what else it has. So for the foiling here, not for the foiling, but for the folding, seems like it's gonna need some training there, but it's fine. You have the typical page here at the beginning, and then it just starts. There's no numbers on the pages, so that could be something that it's a down for me, because I'd have come kind of accustomed to have numbers on the pages, but that's fine. Maybe I can number them as I go. So again, this is gonna need some training, but it's okay. And the grade, the what you call it, the grid, it's not too dark and in your face, so I like that too. I'm not sure what would they add this line in the top. Maybe it's for you to add the time, I mean not the time but the date, and maybe the number of the page. That could be a good idea instead of at the bottom. I think all of the pages are about the same. I know that she was mentioning in one of her videos that some of the printing on the pages was a little bit unaligned. Maybe that's not the case in here, because they do look about the same throughout the page, throughout the book. So maybe the defect on this one was only the foiling, which is fine with me. Again, it's not like you could pick when you order the notebook. It's not like you could say, hey, I want the ones that are damaged only on the foiling. So that's a risk, I guess. So if you wanted to perhaps like the ones that she was mentioning about the printing on the pages, I know that she mentioned something about the edges not aligning well, or the pages actually not aligning well with the grids one with another. So that to me will be it will bother me, you know, especially if it happens like in more than one page, you know, throughout the most of the notebook. But overall, I think I like it. Actually, I can see myself journaling here. The idea is to switch my journal notes and my memory keeping to this one for 2024. We'll see if I still feel the same when the time comes. We're still in July, so I have plenty of time to go. I do want to see if my Hobonichi cup, well, first of all, let me compare it, the size. So as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, let me just take this out because this one's a little bit bigger. Before I tried the cover, let me just compare these two. It looks like they're about the same height and thickness. This is a Hobonichi regular, and yeah. Now this one has 400, I want to say. Let me just make sure. Yep, it has 400 pages. It is the color Sage. It is the second quality, so like I mentioned, the foiling, it's a little bit uneven, kind of like if it was wet, but again, to me, it's fine. The sizing again, it's about the same as the weeks, and I love that because that's something that I was very interested in. I love the color, I really do. All right, and then let me check if I can. I mean, if it is the same size of the weeks, it should fit just fine, but I still want to check. So no, that's something weird here. Oh, it does not fit. How? It doesn't fit. Yep, no, it doesn't. See how it goes? It does not fit. The question is, why? Could it be wider? I didn't notice that it was wider. Well, now we know that it does not fit. So it is, well, yeah, you know what? It is a little bit wider, just a tad. So I don't know if you can see that there. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a tad wider than the regular weeks, so it does not fit on my regular Hobonichi cover, and that it's a bummer because I thought it was gonna fit. So I'm gonna have to try to see if I can use it on my traveler's notebook cover, and maybe I can try that real quick. And maybe I can give it some use because I have had this all year kind of tucked away. I haven't really given it any use. So I don't even know what I have here. Well, I have my homeschool notebook. I did clean it out, so I don't have anything else other than my homeschool tracking notes and my pockets here with stickers and things. So let's see if I can. Well, I mean, I know I can put it in here, but would I like using it here? Let's see if I can. I know that this one is not to put a book, but I am determined to use it. So if I do that, but I keep my other stuff in there, it's gonna be very hard to keep it closed. It feels too chunky. So I'm probably gonna have to decide whether or not I want to use it in here, or if I want to just use it on its own, or if I want to just do something else, you know? But so far, anyways, the notebook I like it. I'm surprised that even though it is a second quality, it's still pretty, like pretty, you know? And it's not at all something that will bother me. Again, other than if it was the aligning of the pages, that will be definitely something that I will not like to keep around. So yeah, I hope that this gives you some ideas. I want to start kind of getting my notebooks together and my planners together for next year, and I wanted to go ahead and start early. I did order this one for, the idea is to journal and keep it as a memory keeping, since it is small. So that's the idea for now. That could change definitely between now and then, but that's the first one. I did pre-order a common planner in A5, which I'm planning on adding to my rings in here, but that's another video anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do this unboxing with you. I hope that you have enjoyed it and get some ideas for your own lineup for 2024. Leave me any comments or questions you have about this notebook, or whatever it is that you want to comment. I would love to get the conversation started. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.